going on, guys? It's BryneGaming here, and we're back from another video. Today I'm going to be discussing COD 2017. So yeah, let's jump straight into the video. Sorry about that. Sorry if you hear background noise. Yeah. So, what has been confirmed so far is that COD 2017 will be made by Sledgehammer Games, and it will be boots on the ground, at least somewhat. Activision tweeted that out, as well as it will, most likely consist of a modern type setting, which that hasn't necessarily been confirmed out of the way. Or when I said modern, I should have said modern or past. I would not be surprised if they made a modern type one, or even a World War II. Probably not World War I, but definitely World War II wouldn't surprise me. I would be surprised if they did make another futuristic game, which no one wants. So if they make that, that'd be a really dumb marketing and business decision there. But so we are looking at most likely modern or past. So Sledgehammer Games, the last COD they made was Advanced Warfare. They did help out with Modern Warfare 3. They did do a very good job on Modern Warfare 3, helping out at least. I'm not entirely sure what all they did. I heard they did make the campaign. The campaign on that game was amazing, so props to them for that. But I have heard that they, or haven't heard, but I know that they did make more Advanced Warfare, and Advanced Warfare could have been a very good game. There was a lot of things about it that were trash, like the kill streaks, but most of the guns were usable. The sniping sucked, but most like the assault rifles, SMGs, things like that were good. Except the supply drops and the weapon variants ruined it, because it made it completely pay to win, because the weapon variants determined if you won the gunfight or not, and if you didn't have those, you're at a massive disadvantage. Could you still play and do well? Yes. Was it much harder and the odds are stacked against you? Yes. So, you know, that's one thing to look at. That was one of the things that made Advanced Warfare very hated, was the supply drops, and that was the first game that had them. They were done horrible in that game, I'm just gonna be honest. It was very rare to get them, not necessarily rare, but it took a long time to get a supply drop, just to get, you know, one common helmet for your character, which is so bullcrap, it's not even funny. So, what I think they should have done, or what they could do in the next Call of Duty, is that if they have all this personalization ones and like crap like that, like, you know, helmets and shirts and vests and calling cards and all that, emblems, that should be in one supply drop that you can open that to get aesthetics. And then they should have another type of supply drop that you could get weapon kits, weapon camos, guns, or gun variants, if that's how they want to go about that, or perks or attachments, whatever they have. They should have two different kinds. They shouldn't just have one general supply drop that when you open, you get just a bunch of trash. But if you bought the supply drops, you know, after you open up about 100, you get, you know, a freaking crossbow or something. Or in Modern Warfare, the XM LAR, which is a laser. So, that's one thing to think about. Again, with Advanced Warfare, that was probably one of my least favorite CODs. But they could have done it better, like I said. I'm hoping the next COD is very good, because the next Call of Duty is trash again. It's gonna kill COD, really, because it's like we've had so many trash games in a row now that it's gonna be hard to recover. Which Black Ops 3 was very good. I enjoyed that game. I just wish the sniping on it was a little bit better, because the sniping of Black Ops 3, let's be honest, was pretty trash. It was alright, but it wasn't fun to snipe. And also the supply drops on that game were really broken. The supply drops on the supply drops in this game that you're watching, Modern Warfare Remastered, they're actually pretty good. They don't bother me. Yes, there's new guns that's trash, but at the same time, they're really not. People are blowing it out of proportion. It's 3 new guns. The 44 Magnum, all it is a Deagle skin. It's legit the same exact thing as a Deagle. It might hold a different amount of ammo, but it has the same exact stats, same range, same damage, same everything. For the most part, reload speed may differ, but all it is a Deagle skin, so that really doesn't matter at all. And plus, it's a 44 Magnum. You're not going to spawn trap with that and completely change the game like you could with the Peacekeeper in Black Ops 3. That thing was just overpowered. XM Lore, though, it is a very good gun, but also what you have to think about is that actually does have a quite lot amount of recoil. Sorry about that stutter there. It does have a decent amount of recoil on it, and you have to be able to control that in order to use the gun well. So, and it is pretty expensive, but at the same time, they did it well in this game to where you could kind of get it out of supply drops if you earned all the things, but you do get a good amount of bonus supply drop coins or whatever, weapon parts, in each rare you open. So every time you open a rare, you pretty much get an epic, at least one. I actually just got a triple epic last night, and before that I got like a double epic, so you get decent stuff. It's not like the other games where, like in Black Ops 3, you open up 10 rares and get one epic out of all of those. So, you know, they're a lot more balanced in this game. Unlike Infinite Warfare, where it's just so... that game, I'm not even going to talk about that. All the weapon variants in that, they just ruined it so bad, I'm not even going to mention that. But yeah, I really don't mind this game. The supply drops. I just wish they had less calling cards and emblems that you had to get. There's just like... it's starting to get to the point where every time, like, they'll add 3 new guns and 3 kits and 100 calling cards. It's like they really just need to stop with the calling cards and the emblems because they don't matter at all. Like, if this game didn't have calling cards or emblems, I really wouldn't care that bad. I mean, yeah, it's a different... I don't mind going for the challenges. Those are fun, but just the free ones you get out of supply drops, those are just so pointless. It's not even funny. So, that's one thing. I'm hoping COD 17 does have supply drops. I won't mind it if they make it exactly like Modern Warfare Remastered, to where, you know, it's about 30 for rare or something like that, and then they should make it so it's like, I don't know, 60 or 40, like about 60, 90 maybe, and you could get a really good one where you're guaranteed all epics, and one of them is at least a weapon kit or like a gun, you know, and that's like 90 or 100. You know, I think that'd be cool as well. And then just to have just a common and a rare should be different, you know, more variety there. Also, I'm hoping the game has a good campaign because, excluding Infinite Warfare had the best campaign in a couple years now. It's very good, but I'm hoping it does have a decent campaign because, yes, it doesn't really matter too much, but it does go along with the game. The reason Modern Warfare 2 was so good is because everything about it was good. The Spec Ops was amazing, multiplayer was amazing, campaign was amazing. Black Ops 2, campaign was alright, the co-op was very good, and the multiplayer was very good. And in my eyes, MW2 is a little bit better overall because it had a few more things that were better. So that's just something to think about. Although Black Ops 2 was a very good game, don't get me wrong. So yeah, not a whole lot more that needs to be discussed. I just want to talk about COD 2017, hoping that it's good. I hope they don't fail us and make this game butt. But one thing about Infinite Warfare that's kind of sad is that they got really lazy on it because there's so many features that still aren't in the game, and it's 4 months after the release when all the games before it had them the day they came out, like leaderboards, combat record. This game even has combat record. This game was like remastered not even by Infinity Ward. So that's something that's pretty trash. Also, this game mode, or this game you're watching, it's a very old gameplay. I'm 3rd Prestige in this, so I'm now 6th. So that's that. So yeah. Not a whole lot more that I need to say. Just trying to, you know, drag this out over the end of the gameplay, because this was a very good gameplay. I think I got like 35 kills or something with the sniper. See you guys. That's about all. I did upload that stream. I did take it down because it was a little bit too vulgar for my channel. I didn't think it was gonna be that bad, but if you were a live watcher, thanks for that. Also, that video I've uploaded, So What's Next, I was just sort of talking about, you know, I'm out of video ideas and things and such. I had to take it down and re-upload it because the audio was messed up and you could barely hear my voice at all. So that's all for this video. Thanks for watching.